Okay, second graders, this is your reading writing companion work for Tuesday, pages 40 and 41. It's your vocabulary pages. We'll start with the word champion.
Champion. A champion is a person who has won a contest.
So Maya won the game and became the new champion. Look at what's around Maya's neck. So what would you get if you were the champion? A medal? A trophy? The next word is determined. The boy determined which books to check out of the library. Looks like he wants a lot. Determined. If you are determined, if you determined something, you decided upon it. Okay, which ones decided? Who decides what you wear to school? Who determined what you will read today? Probably you. The next word is issues. The firemen talked about issues of fire safety with the children. Issues. Important problems or subjects that people talk about, okay? There are some issues that we talk about in our classroom. The fireman talks about fire safety. What would we talk about in our classroom? What issues? So maybe what homework you have, or what happens if you don't follow the rules. Those would be issues that we to talk about at school. Next word is promises. Promises. Zach and John made promises to tell the truth and to stay friends.
Promises. Promises are things you say that you will definitely do.
Promises. Next one is responsibility. Responsibility. It is my responsibility to clean my room every week. Responsibility. So if you have a responsibility, you have something to do. It is your job, okay? You have responsibilities at home and you have responsibilities at school. So what is the responsibility that you have at home? Maybe to take out the trash or to put your clothes away, okay? Responsibility. Next one is rights. Going to school is one of your rights as a citizen. Rights. So your rights are the things the law says you can do or have. Okay, so it is a right that every child has to go to school, okay, until they are in 12th grade. So what other rights do you have? Okay, what other things are your things that you get, or trying to think here, besides going to school? Having a public library, those are your rights. Being able to drive when you're 16, being able to vote when you're 18, those are all your rights. Volunteered is the next one.
Volunteered. If you volunteered to do something, you offered to do it.
So I volunteered to help plant flowers in the garden. Okay, you don't want any money for it. You volunteered. Mrs. Willoughby is a volunteer. Okay, when is the time you volunteered to help? Talk about a time when you went ahead and helped someone do something. And then the last vocabulary word this week is votes.
Votes. Votes are choices made by people to elect someone or opinions given to decide something.
I wonder who gets the most votes in our class election. Okay, we usually have an election every November and we vote for special jobs in our community. Vote. So why do we use votes to decide things? Why do we use votes? Well, usually it's a secret, okay? And you're trying to pick the one that has the majority, the most votes, okay? This sidebar over here is suffixes. Let's read it.
Suffixes. To figure out the meaning of a word you do not know, separate the root word from its suffix, such as care, less, help, full, sharp, clean, est, selection. Find text evidence. I'm not sure what thoughtful means. The root word is thought, which has to do with thinking about something. The suffix full means full of. I think the word thoughtful means having a lot of thoughts. Paul raised his eyebrows and looked thoughtful. Your turn. Use suffixes to figure out the meanings of the words from page 39 in A Difficult Decision. Owner. Careful.
Okay, I'm going to pause the video right here and I'll show you the answers. Now, a lot of these are your own opinion or your own life, so you won't have the same answers, but I'll show you the answers to the suffixes. So here's the answers for page 40. So here's medal right here. Put a medal or a trophy. Okay, why should you keep your promise? It's the right thing to do. Good, and some issues at school are that we don't have enough time for lunch and recess. Ooh, that's a good one. Need more recesses. And here's page 41. So I have rights to be treated fairly and to share my ideas and opinions. This one's your own. Clean up the playground. That would be a good spot to volunteer. And votes help us make sure a decision is fair. Ooh, I like that word, fair. And then owner is one who owns something, and careful is full of care. So you can pause the video right here if you want to and take these answers down. Otherwise, that's your reading writing companion work for Tuesday.